Kitsoff, who scored the hat-trick inside 25 minutes last week. And he
turn a quick pass on the outside and see you later to try under the post.
Klim looking for his second try as he beats Goodenough on the outside. And he goes over in the corner with another TV dive.
Week 2 of the Gold Cup lived up to the hype as reigning champions Namibia were unstoppable, and Morocco, the newcomers to the tournament, held their very first Gold Cup match. Last week they played their very first Gold Cup match and they managed to hold Zimbabwe to a 23-23 draw. This week they made Kenya work extra hard as they came to a loss though, 28-24 to Kenya. This was a great day for Morocco, hosting their first ever Gold Cup fixture. The home crowd had a lot to cheer about as the home side led 10-7 early in the match. Skipper Assam Arabat added to the tally and the Simbas were under pressure, trailing 17-7. Kenya winger Onyango was the hero of the day with a brace of tries to give the Simbas a much needed win. Meanwhile, in Windhoek, Namibia continued their brutal onslaught as they aim for their 6th World Cup qualification. Victim this time were Tunisia, and they went down 118-0. I'm going to say that again, 118-0. Having beaten Uganda in the same city 55-6, the bloodthirsty Namibians literally had the scoreboard ticking within 2 minutes from kickoff.
Univi, him also off the bench from last week. Great start for him. Lopesha through the hands, finds Krailing. And on the outside, who will get in for the first try is Klim for Namibia. Easy as you like, through the hands, the build-up from the forwards, getting it out nice and wide.
By halftime, Tunisia were already out of sorts as the Falfachia led 52-0. Second half, even faster, more clinical as Namibia scored 66 points in the second half. This was a massive victory which featured 17 tries. Victory for Kenya places them second on the log, while Namibia are at pole position, boasting of 2 back-to-back victories plus a bonus point in each of those games. All eyes will be on next week's match between Kenya and Zimbabwe, and it looks to be tightly contested. Kenya have home advantage while Zimbabwe have had a full week's break to come back in full force. Across to North Africa, Morocco hosts their second home game against Namibia, and they certainly have their work cut out for them. The Gold Cup is an important qualification stage for the Rugby World Cup, and you know what? We want you to win a ticket, an all-expenses paid trip to the Rugby World Cup in 2019 in Japan, courtesy of APO Group. It's really simple. All you have to do is go to africalovesrugby.com and get more details there. It's a really simple way to make sure you are front and center when the action happens. Like and share the Gold Cup Roundup on social media, and catch me, Chris Gray, for more action next week. The Gold Cup Roundup is brought to you by APO Group, the main official sponsors of Rugby Africa.
And it's Ruan Kitsoff, who scored the hat-trick inside 25 minutes last week. And he
Turn a quick pass on the outside and see you later to try under the post.
Klim looking for his second try as he beats Goodenough on the outside. And he goes over in the corner with another TV dive.